guys, so today I have my January nail polish favorites. This is a little bit late, like very late because it's the 15th, but I did want to get this up sometime, relatively soon. I do have favorites for this month, so I didn't want to skip it all together, but I've been really busy with YouTube stuff as far as having other videos that are more time sensitive. So I'm going to do a little kind of update for you guys about what's going on with my YouTube social media kind of world right now. But I'm going to throw it in at the end of the video so nobody that really doesn't care is forced to watch it to see the favorites. So I will get started with my January favorites. The first product that I have is not a nail polish, but this is a nail treatment. This was sent to me for review, and oh my gosh, I cannot even begin to tell you how much I love this stuff. So this is nail butter. I will link the website down below where you can purchase this. So this is a product that was made by Jess over at Love for Lacquer. She contacted me and asked if I wanted to try it out and review it for you guys, and this is amazing. So this is kind of pricey. I think it runs like $24 for this jar. You get a massive amount in here. It doesn't actually say on the label, but there is a lot of product. I mean, you can see, like, compared to the size of my hand, that this is a really massive jar, and this is incredible. You need just a little tiny bit to cover your whole nail. I put this on like twice a day. I believe it says, apply nail butter to each nail twice a day for 30 days and once a day thereafter. This kind of changed my nails, really. So I've always tried to take really good care of my nails in cuticle oils and things like that, but what this has done is soften like the side walls of my nails, if that makes sense. Like the skin on the sides here has always been hard, like almost like calloused hard, and I didn't know how to fix it. Cuticle oil didn't help. Nothing really seemed to help. This is the only thing that I've ever used that has softened that, and it's absolutely incredible. It has a really strong floral scent, like really, really strong. That's the only complaint I have about it, is the scent is a little too strong. From what I've heard, and I haven't checked on the website to confirm this, but she is working on an unscented version, so that might be an option if you don't really like the strong scent, because like I said, it is really strong for me. But other than that, the actual product is amazing. It doesn't leave your fingers really, really greasy. I like products like that I can use during the day and not have to worry about like not touching things without leaving like greasy fingerprints on them. It soaks in really nicely. So yeah, this is just a really, really incredible product. I will link the website down below where you guys can purchase this. I cannot even tell you how long I think that this jar is going to last me because of how little you need to use. Like a little bit goes a really long way, and this is a massive jar. So like I said, I'll link that down below so you guys can check that out. But I really, really wanted to talk about that because it's really, really amazing. So now, that was really long, I apologize, on to my favorites. So the first one that I have is what I'm wearing on my nails right now, and this is Brittany from Zoya. This is one of their satin polishes from their satin collection. This is like the kind of mauve-y pink color, and this was a surprise favorite for me. I really liked sage in like uniqueness of color. This one I thought was going to be kind of blah for me. When I put it on, I really, really like how it looks. Like, I was really surprised how much I liked this on my nails. So I wore this, the day that I swatched all these, I put this back on, and then I've worn it a couple times since then, including today. And I'm not a huge fan of matte nails, but I really like the satin finish on these. I don't know why. Usually if I have a matte nail polish, I will top coat it. One, because mattes chip like horribly, but also because I'm just not a fan of fully matte nails, but I really like the satin finish. So again, that is Brittany. Since Valentine's Day is over, I will get the Valentine's Day ones out of the way. The first one that I have is from Virago Varnish, and this is I Need Some Space. Virago Varnish had a Valentine's Day trio this year that were full coverage micro glitters, and this is the pink version. It's a pink and holographic silver micro glitter in a pink jelly base. This one was opaque in 3 coats. I mean, it was like on the line between 2 and 3 coater, but for me I needed 3. I did a swatch and review of this entire trio, which should be a few videos back, but I really, really liked this one. So this is actually the one that I wore on Valentine's Day. Really, really, really pretty. Like, I'm really impressed with a micro glitter that is this full coverage in this like few amount of coats, and it doesn't end up being thick. Like, even after the other 2 in the trio were 2 coaters, this is the only one that needed more, but even after 3 coats, it's not thick. It's not like you have a huge amount of polish on your nail. It dries down really nicely, so I actually really, really liked this. So I've kept this one out. I put the other 2 away, but I kept this one out because I keep wanting to wear it. And I will link Virago Varnish down below. I think these are still available, but I'm not 100%. The other one that I have is from Colors to Carol. This is from her Valentine's Day trio, and this is called Velvet Kisses, and this is a very deep pinky red holographic. Really strong hollow on this, and absolutely gorgeous. There was another holographic in this collection. I have it, hold on, which is a lighter pink. This one is called In Love. This one stained my nails when I wore it. Even with base coat, it stained them pink, so I had to like do some soaking and scrubbing to get the stain off, and my nails don't stain. I get that question a lot, how I keep my nails from staining. My nails just don't stain. I don't know why. It takes like a really hardcore staining polish to stain my nails. That one did stain them. This one, however, I wore for the same amount of time with the same base coat and had no staining, and I do tend to like the color of this one a little bit more anyway. So again, that is Velvet Kisses. I'll link Colors to Carol down below so you can check that one out. The next one is from Ellagee. I hauled this recently. This one is called Jewel Encrusted, and this is like a holographic gold micro glitter with slightly larger jewel tone hexes in it. It looks like a treasure chest, and it's absolutely beautiful. I've worn this one twice, but I kind of put it in here in my favorites video on behalf of my entire family, because my nieces and my mom have worn this one a couple times as well. And it was just like a big hit when I took it over there. Everyone got together at my parents' house a couple weeks ago, and I took it over there, and just everybody got into it. So this is a really, really awesome polish. If you pick one up from Ellagee, I only have a handful, but this is the one. This is like the most unique polish I think I've seen in a very long time. And there's so many people making polishes right now. It's hard to find something that's so unique, so I'm really impressed with this one. It's a little bit thick. That makes it harder to work with, but covers better on fewer coats. So it's kind of a trade-off, but I do really, really like this. I will link Ellagee down below. The next one that I have is like a total sleeper for me. So I was not expecting to like this as much as I have. It's been in my nail polish storage for a very long time. I didn't pull it out and swatch it. And when I finally did, I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, why has it been sitting in there so long? So I saw Holly swatching a Nail Nation 3000 polish that she got in her Santa's Secret sack. And I was like, you know what? I have two polishes from them that a subscriber, Maggie, sent me back in the fall sometime, and I had never tried them. So I paint my nails so much for videos that I tend to not wear polish like for myself that often anymore. So I wanted to wear these ones, or at least swatch them. So I swatched both of them, I took pictures, I posted the pictures, and then I put this one right back on. This is Wildfires and Weddings, and this is, I don't even know how to describe this. It is a holographic. It is like a duochrome holographic. It goes from like a bronze to a gold to a green, plus it has a very strong hollow to it. It's just a very, very unique color, and then you add that holographic on top of it, and it's just amazing. So I will link Nail Nation 3000 down below so you guys can check this one out. She has amazing hollows. I've gone through the site. Some really, really cool stuff on that website. But this is Wildfires and Weddings. And the last ones that I have are kind of an entire set. So these are the A Night in Vegas collection creams from Pipe Dream Polish. I have had these sitting around for a while. I got them when they weren't so hard to get. Like now they're impossible to get. But I picked them up because of how well I had heard that they had water marbled. Now keep in mind, I have done 2 successful water marbles in my entire life, and one of them it's debatable to actually call successful. So I wanted to try these ones out for water marbling. I got them, I never had time. I finally pulled them out a couple weeks ago, and oh my gosh, I have never had it go so well and so easily for me. My biggest problem was that I had a hard time, you know, obviously it's hard to find the right water temperature to get the nail polish to spread out, the right polish and water combo. But once you have that, the problem that I had was I couldn't like manipulate the polish more than once before it was like, it would pull the whole, like mess up the whole design. You know what I mean? So I could only get like one drag rather than loops. I got loops with these, and I was so freaking excited. So my water marbling needs a lot of work still, but it is so incredibly easy with those. I'll link the website down below. However, they are very, very hard to get your hands on. They are in high, high, high demand. Actually, there was a restock last week. It was like a surprise restock. It was going to happen at an undisclosed time, you know, within a 24-hour period. And I stocked the site. There were supposed to be like 1,100 or something sets available, and I stocked the site, and, you know, I refreshed maybe like every 30 minutes or so, almost the entire day. And then at the end of the day, I realized that it happened like 6 hours prior, and I totally missed it. They sold out in like 15 minutes. So they are very, very hard to get your hands on. Like I said, I'll link the website down below so you guys can check these out, but I wouldn't hold your breath for getting a hold of them right now until the demand for them calms down a little bit, just because they are very, very, very in high demand, and Pipe Dream Polish is one single person, you know, mixing these polishes and doing her restocks, and that is a very, very hard job for one person to keep up with, especially with the demand like this. So if you want them, you're going to have to be extremely patient. Because even like I said, I wanted a second set, but I don't think that's going to happen for a very long time because they are so hard to get. So that is it for the polishes. I did kind of want to update you guys on what's going on in YouTube world for me lately, so you don't have to watch this part. The polishes are over. Basically, since I have started reviewing collections on my channel, I have a lot of offers to review collections. And on top of that, I want to review the mainstream collections first and foremost. So, I mean, I have those plus the indie sellers that I already work with. So I have a lot. Like right now, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 collections, 8 collections that are on my shelf that have to be swatched and reviewed for videos. So, and that takes a very long time. I mean, it's roughly like, 2 to 3 days of work for each video because I do work full time on top of this. So I have realized that in order for me to get all of my swatches done and posted in a timely manner, because I don't want to hold on to them for weeks and weeks and weeks because it's not fair to the seller that sent them to me, I don't think 3 days a week uploads is going to cut it for me anymore. So, because I don't want to like completely cut out these kind of videos where my face is in the video, you know? So, I'm going to try to keep with my Monday, Wednesday, Saturday upload schedule for the most part, but some weeks I'm probably going to have back-to-back videos on weekdays just so that I can get everything out there. So what I want to know from you guys, if you're still watching this, is what do you think about that? I've never really liked uploading every single day because I feel like people get really sick of seeing the videos. But at the same time, I see this kind of as a polished blog, and you can post a blog post every day and people don't get sick of it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that. It's not going to be back to back to back every single week, but some weeks, especially times like now where we're transitioning from winter into spring and there's a lot of new collections coming out, I'm going to have to, in order to keep up, upload multiple times a week and still be able to like have face-to-face time with you guys, if that makes sense. So let me know what you think about that. The other thing I wanted to mention is I always really pride myself in replying to every single one of my comments on both Instagram and on YouTube. So my problem with doing that on YouTube is there are still comments that I cannot reply to. And it seems like it's only when people ask me an important question, the reply button is not even there for me. So what I do when I get questions like that, or if it's just a statement and I can't reply to it, I can like the comment. So I like the comment to let you guys know that I saw it. If it's a question, I will send you like a private message on YouTube and answer your question. That's really all I can do right now until I get the option to reply. There's one person who has been commenting on my videos for a few weeks and asking me questions and asking if I've gotten their questions, and I've replied to them in private messages, but YouTube's made it really hard to actually see your private messages, so I don't think she's seen them, and I can't reply to them. So that sucks because I don't want people to think that they're being skipped over. So I don't know. That's where I am on YouTube, and with Instagram, the last month or so, my feed is moving too fast, and I'm missing comments, and I'm missing questions, and so I don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring you, but my Instagram feed is moving too fast for me to keep up with that anymore. If I see a question, I will reply to it. If it's just like a general statement, I usually don't, and there are still a lot of things that come in that get pushed out of the feed before I even get a chance to see them. So I feel really bad about that. I can keep up with my YouTube comments except for the ones that I can't reply to, but as far as Instagram goes, my feed is moving too fast, and I really can't reply to those comments anymore. I try to, but I'm not going to be able to get all of them. So I just want to kind of update you guys on that and make you clear that I'm trying really hard to stay like interacting with you guys as much as I used to, but it's getting harder. And so I just wanted you guys to know. And like I said, let me know how you feel about the uploads. Back to back, because it's going to have to happen that way sometimes. But I really do appreciate all of your comments, even the ones that I can't reply to. I try to read all of them. Instagram makes it hard. YouTube, I do see all of them. I just can't always actually respond, like it won't let me. But I appreciate you guys leaving comments and subscribing and watching my videos and liking my videos and my pictures, and it's just really cool to have this whole little community of people that actually like seeing pictures of my nails all the time. I actually went to go get my taxes done last week, and I had to turn in my 1099, my miscellaneous income, for the money that I make from YouTube, and I had to explain to the tax guy because he asked what the 1099 was for, and I was like, YouTube, because it's uncomfortable, you know. I was like, YouTube videos, and he was like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, I talk about nail polish. Like, it just sounds so pathetic in the real world, so I really appreciate you guys, like, making me feel less pathetic. But yeah, those are my January favorites, and a big long ramble. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.